Hi there YouTube, welcome to a random review. I'm doing a quick video today just to explain why you might start seeing some legal disclaimers appearing in my videos. I've not been prosecuted or caught by the police or anything like that. It's more a video I saw from the Black Belt Barrister, who I'd highly recommend you go and watch his videos. Some of the comments he was making about the legality of UK knives. I'll leave a link to his video in the description. Now, I know myself and a lot of my fellow knife reviewers in the UK are quite quick to say whether knives are UK legal or not UK legal. But after watching a lot of the Black Belt Barrister's videos, it's just making me realise how complex the UK knife law can be and how it can respond to interpretations, respond to case law, for example. To give you an example, there was the legislation is fairly straightforward. If you actually look at the rules, it says you shouldn't really carry a knife. You are allowed to carry a pocket knife, a folding pocket knife, as long as it's with a cutting edge no longer than 3 inches. And it doesn't lock. So obviously something like this would not be legal to carry in the UK for everyday carry unless you have a good reason, because that's a blade length in excess of 3 inches and it locks. But even that rule in itself is tricky, because the Black Belt Barrister mentioned there was a case law where someone was trying to get away with some knife crime, I believe, where they had a longer blade, but they were arguing that it's not sharp all the way along the blade, so it doesn't have a total cutting length above 3 inches. And the case law there was to say that we can't start arguing about if it's sharp or not, so it's the total blade length we need to worry about. So on videos, for example, where I mentioned this Boca Plus XS as being a good UK legal knife, if we're looking at the cutting edge, it's below 3 inches. But as soon as you start looking at the total blade length, it's getting really, really close, maybe just slightly bigger than 3 inches. That's very, very borderline. But for example, I don't want to say this knife is UK legal based on my opinion, and then find that for whatever reason, due to case law, it's not legal anymore. That's kind of why there's disclaimers in there. Other areas which I'm not too sure about, and I mentioned this before in another video, if you look down at banned knives and weapons for the UK, it talks about flick knives, and it says a flick knife is defined as, this is a very basic summary of the knife law, a knife where the blade opens automatically or it's released from the handle either by gravity or by pressing a button or something else on the knife. So releasing the blade from the handle by pushing a button or something else on the knife. Is that a flick knife? Do you know what I mean? I've got several knives where you can release the blade from the body of the knife, but I think the nature of the law there, what they're trying to get at is automatic knives where there would be a spring. But again, if there was a case where someone got prosecuted for having a knife which could be released by pushing something on the knife, would that mean all of a sudden it's not legal? I just don't know. And I don't know enough about it to say with certainty that certain knives are UK legal or not UK legal. And that's basically the whole reason why I'm doing this disclaimer. I just want to make sure that you guys aren't getting a false impression from me, thinking I'm some kind of authority on UK knife law, and giving you confidence to go out and start carrying knives which might have some might be falling within a grey area or waiting for some results of case law. So anyway, please do check out the video from Black Belt Barrister and make your own opinions about whether you think certain knives are safe to carry. And that was it really. I just wanted to share that with you. Just thought it's best to explain that, because you will see this disclaimer coming up in all my videos in the description there. So that's it for now. Hope that wasn't too weird, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers guys.